Moscú, Rusia.
And now enter to the gold corner from Moscow, Russia.
De Buenos Aires, Argentina. Moscú, Rusia. Khuseyn Baysangurov.
And here comes Khuseyn Baysangurov from Moscow, 23 wins, 1 defeat. That was a close fight over 8 rounds in late 2018, so a good while ago now, against Amir Kanyan. He's won all his fights since COVID has stalled him like it did so many people. He's been inactive. This is his 7th fight in the last 4 years. Got a split decision win over 10 in Turkey last September, and then won his last fight by first round knockout. Gold medalist at the 2012 World Youth Championships in Armenia.
Séptima pelea de la noche. Categoría 66 kilos 700. Peso welter a 10 asalto.
This fight is in 10 rounds in the welterweight division, 767 kilograms.
En esta pelea se disputa la faja vacante internacional de la AMB.
This fight is for the vacant WBA International Welterweight Championship.
En la esquina negra.
Present first in the black corner.
Con un récord de 11 victorias, 5 de ellas por nocaut y 5 derrotas.
This professor record is 12 wins, 5 loss and 5 wins by of knockout.
De Buenos Aires, Argentina.
From Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Nicolas Ezequiel, JARA. En la esquina dorada.
On the cross the ring, his opponent in the gold corner.
Con un récord de 23 victorias.
This professional record is 23 wins, 20 wins by of knockouts, and only 1 defeat.
20 de ellas por knockout y 1 derrota.
This is from Moscow, Russia.
Khuseyn Baysangurov. Personal técnico de la Asociación Mundial de Boxeo. Juez número 1, Rafael Querabaño de Maracay, Aragua. Juez número 2, Reina Urbáez de Guanta, Anzoátegui, Venezuela. Juez número 3, Graciela Sarmiento de Caracas. Referee, Rigoberto Marcano del estado Zulia. Médico, José Piedra Cruz de México. Timekeeper, Charlie Sarria de Venezuela. Supervisor de la AMB, Asociación Mundial de Boxeo, Luis Vargas de Venezuela, bajo la dirección del comisionado del boxeo profesional venezolano.
We present the commissioner charge in this fight. The referee, number 1, Rafael Carabaño. The trainer Urbáez and Graciela Sarmiento. The third man on the ring, Rigoberto Marcano. The medical supervisor, José Piedra Cruz. The timekeeper, José Alberto García. And the supervisor for the WBA, Mr. Luis Vargas.
Luis Vargas, supervisor de la Asociación Mundial de Boxeo, está en este momento en el ring con la faja que se disputa en este combate. la faja vacante internacional de la AMB, Asociación Mundial de Boxeo.
This fight is for the IBA International Welterweight Championship.
Ya le di las indicaciones en el camerino, quiero que hagan una pelea limpia y hagan caso a las indicaciones. Vayan a su esquina, choquen los guantes y suerte, que gana el mejor.
That's how the pair of them measure up. Nicolas Ezequiel of Argentina, the older of the two by 5 years. Baysangurov, as I said, has been around this for a long time. Did well as an amateur in the youths. I was at that World Youth Championships in Armenia in 2012. A lot of good fighters were in that tournament. Jaya Pataya was another one. Murajon Akhmadaliev also. Always interesting to see what people go on to achieve. Baysangurov in the white, Jara in the black. Just tapping with the jab a little bit there by Baysangurov.
Stop.
He's scheduled for 10, that vacant WBA International welterweight title on the line, and with it maybe a top 15 ranking. Good uppercut there from Baysangurov. That got through nicely, goes to the body and then looks for it again, and then finds Jara with a right hand. He's picked some decent shots in the last 20 seconds or so, Baysangurov. The uppercut is working early on. Trying to use the jab there, Jara, and he would be well advised to do that because his opponent is having success on the inside. It's the final minute of round one, and the Russians have made a good start. He's a heavy favourite going into this fight. Make no mistake about that. Left hand landed there from Jara, but the right hand came straight back over the top of it. Trainer into the ring with the Argentinian flag just draped over his shoulder there, the same one that Jara obviously brought into the ring with him.
Todo va a ser mejor recto y por dentro, no lo curvíes tanto. ¿Okay? Vamos, segundo asalto.
Baysangurov picked some good punches in that opening round. Jara, I think, from the midway point of it, realised that he probably needed to try and keep it at slightly greater distance. You can't be letting that uppercut slide up between his forearms too often. Baysangurov looking to try and drive him back into that neutral corner.
Stop! Stop, separa el término.
Jara just busier in this second round, trying to take it to Baysangurov a little bit more. Give him something to think about. Good right hand into the body there from Baysangurov. Nice jab from Jara. And hopefully this one might catch fire a little bit. There's that uppercut again. Just tilts off to his right-hand side slightly. And funnels it up the middle. And they're right on top of each other all the time, these two. They're not having to go looking for each other, which means that they're engaged almost every single second of the fight so far. Baysangurov, I think, is one of those kinds of fighters who looks to put you under that kind of pressure, chip away at you, chip away at you. He doesn't really load up on anything, but he's keeping you occupied. He's always throwing something. That lead left hand coming out there, and then steps in and puts a bit more meat on the bone on those two shots. Little bit of a hum around the arena at the moment. I think people are preparing themselves for Albert Ramirez, who is appearing top of the bill next up against Adam Dines. A little bit untidy, but a right hand got through there for Baysangurov.
Con abajo. Ya. Espera, momentos. Aquí, vamos. 3.
Into the third, and it's Baysangurov who's had the better of this so far. Things opening up at welterweight on the world scene after Terence Crawford has moved up to super welterweight and vacated those belts that he held as undisputed champion. And there's a land of opportunity. Amantis Stanionis, the WBA champion, following the departure of Crawford. Jara just trying to leap into that right hand. Baysangurov cute enough to see that one coming. Good variety again there, just pecking with that lead right hand and then just whipped it underneath and landed with the uppercut and then came through with the hook. It's clever stuff from Baysangurov. And as I say, he's just on you all the time. He doesn't give you any respite at all, no time to breathe, and then just stabs you to the body there with the right hand. Jara has come in good shape. May be able to withstand this over the course of the 10 rounds, but it could be one of those situations where the opponent is able to cope with it until all of a sudden he can't. Good left hand there though from Jara. Slightly ponderous there as he was looking to let the right hand go himself by Baysangurov, and Jara seized the opportunity. There's that combination, it's clever stuff. He's just distracting with the right hand originally, then 2 uppercuts, left hook. And there's that left that he left himself rather open for Baysangurov. Jara trying to sink that left hand in as Baysangurov comes forward. Just slightly off with the right hand there by Baysangurov. He manoeuvred Jara into a good position there, as he has here, as he gets him backed up to the ropes, but the Argentinian realises that he needed to get off those quickly and did just that. But again, he's just keeping up this pressure here, the Russian. Right hand into the body, went upstairs, caught him high on the forehead, and then put more power on the right hand to the body. Didn't stick around in the seniors as an amateur, won that World Youth Gold in 2012 and turned pro not long after that. Into the final minute of round 4. And the tempo of the fight really has been set from the beginning. slightly laboured looking left hand just flung out there from Jara. Good right hand to the body there from Baysangurov, who's maybe just looking to up things a bit towards the end of round 4 here. This is tough for Jara. He's having to work very, very hard to stay with Baysangurov here and to keep him off. It's not that he isn't having pockets of success, because he is. He's landing the odd shot, but Baysangurov is strangely difficult to hit for somebody who's standing right in front of you. Little movements of the head, little movements of the shoulder. Just gets that left hand in around the back of the guard and then sends the right hand through straight. Neither of them travel any distance. Every now and again he does catch one, like he did there from Jara, but he continues to chip away here by Baysangurov. Just looking to deplete that energy bar, just take those resistance levels down bit by bit by bit. Good lead uppercut there from Jara. And again, he's just been marshalled towards a corner there. Jara aware of it. Baysangurov with a right into the body. Good left there from Jara. Having a decent round here, the Argentinian, probably his best of the fight so far as we head up towards the halfway stage of it. Baysangurov hasn't had too much time to do his own work. Jara has kept him occupied. As I mentioned, Baysangurov has been quite inactive. It could be the second half of the fight where Jara feels that he can come into things. Chases the left hand in a little bit there by Baysangurov, but he did find the target. Good left from Jara. And given Baysangurov the opening 4 rounds, heading into the last minute of the 5th. So far, I probably have Jara's name on this one. To miss with the left hand there, Jara. This has been good from him in his 3 minutes. Nice spearing left gets through there from Baysangurov, closing seconds of the round as we hit the halfway stage. So into the second half, they're scheduled for 10, the vacant WBA International welterweight title on the line. Khuseyn Baysangurov in the white, Nicolas Jara of Argentina in the black, and Jara again has looked to start quick at the start of round 6, and Baysangurov has responded to that. I think the Argentinian corner were telling him that that was a good round in the 5th, and he needed to try and build on that. And in this second half, he needs to take it to his opponent that he's behind. Solid left of the body there from Baysangurov. And again there. There's that uppercut. Hasn't managed to land that too much since the opening 2 or 3 rounds. I think what the corner were telling Jara, my guess would be that there's not too much to fear here. I think that's what they would be saying to him. This guy doesn't have huge power. He's putting pressure on you, but you're almost letting him to an extent. You don't want to be too reactive. You can be proactive in this fight. Make him worry about you. Good left hand there from Baysangurov. Just quickened up those feet a little bit, pursued Jara across the ring. Places that right to the body well by Baysangurov. Jara so far hasn't shown any ill effects of it. And that's a good right to the body as well from the Argentinian. Four to go between these two. Khuseyn Baysangurov in the white, Nicolas Jara in the black. And it's been even stuff in the 5th and 6th. First 4 rounds, Baysangurov really was dictating terms out of the 2 of them. Good left hand there from the Russian. reaching for the right hand a little bit there by Baysangurov. Midway point of the round. Jara almost got himself into trouble there, through the left hand, and ended up standing up really straight and tall in front of Baysangurov, having fallen slightly short with it. It wasn't made to pay. Nice combination there by Baysangurov, who just picks up his feet a little bit as if to inject a bit more pace into his movement. We saw Jara shift gears to an extent from round 5 onwards, I think, realising that he had to try and match Baysangurov a little bit more. It'd be good to see Baysangurov now really try and click through the gears himself, see if he can take this up to another level. It's been quite one-paced, this, from him. He's effective, but you wouldn't describe him as explosive. Jara trying to put some punches together at the start of round 8. Looking to get onto that jab if he can. Made a good start to the round here, Nicolas Jara, and I do think Baysangurov needs to do something. Uppercut was a decent shot. He needs to try and reassert his authority a bit here. That's better from him. Bit of tape has come loose from the right wrist there of Jara. I'm sure when the referee sees that, he'll get that trimmed off. Which is exactly what is happening now. Looking for that uppercut again, but Jara replies in kind with 2 or 3 right uppercuts of his own. There's good energy, this, from the Argentinian fighter. And it's entirely possible here that he could have taken the last few rounds, and this could be getting very tight. But that's good from Baysanguorov. A nice right hand into the pit of the stomach as well. That replay sequence there just showed the difference between Jara in the first half and the second half. In the first half, he was just a little bit too passive. Baysanguorov was able to call the tune. Since halfway, it's not been the case, and Baysanguorov got some punches away there, but then you saw Jara immediately answer back. So 2 to go. And this is not a done deal. It's been a tough fight. Plenty thrown. And very little rest or respite for either one of them. It was Baysanguorov, who I feel was in the ascendancy in the first 4 rounds. And then Jara ground himself into it in the 5th, and since then has done pretty well. Nice shuddering 1-2 there from Baysanguorov. There's that right to the body again. And he does look like he's just upping things a little bit here, Baysanguorov. Or it could be that he's feeling this and is just looking to fight and burst a little bit more. It's impressive that those body shots from Baysanguorov haven't really yielded too much of a dividend so far, at least, because he's found that spot a good few times, just managed to come underneath into the pit of the stomach, or just place it around the back of the left elbow into that floating rib area, into the final minute of round 9. One more to go after this, and one more fight to go after this as well. The top of the bill still to come. Just be careful there, Baysanguorov. You don't want a point going at this stage. With that right hand from the Russian dislodging the gum shield there of Nicolas Ezequiel. So 3 more minutes to go for both of these two. Touch of gloves between the two. Khuseyn Baysangurov in the white, Nicolas JARA in the black. The vacant WBA international welterweight title on the line here. And this could be pretty tight going into the final round, the way I'm looking at it. There's that stab to the body again. He just works the hands upstairs to the head. Nothing major, no great weight on them. And then puts that power in the right hand down to the body. But as mentioned, JARA has worn them well. At no point does he look like he's about to wilt. At no point has either fighter looked remotely hurt, actually. There's that uppercut again, well timed. Just took a little half step back. And found enough space for it there by Baysangurov. Right hand up top. And he's having a good round here, the Russian. And maybe just a slight sign there, actually, that a couple of those to the body might have just not hurt JARA, but he might have just felt them, because he's just tucking up a little bit here more than he has been in the fight so far. Baysangurov, I think, has just gone out determined to make sure he wins this final round and make absolutely sure. Right hand into the body from the Russian again. Another good shot just past the midway stage of this closing 3 minutes. And I think that in this 10th and final round, Baysangurov is just beginning to get to him a touch, because JARA isn't being as proactive as he has been in the last few rounds. Throws a left hand, misses with it, and immediately gets punished into the final minute. And there's the uppercut from Baysangurov. And I think one of the things that has caused JARA a problem in this final round is the thing that he's, at long last, he's felt a few of those body shots. Right hand comes in there from Baysangurov.
Stop! 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 Sepárense, sepárense, sepárense. Stop! Stop! Hey, no te me acuerdes. Vamos, 10 segundos, 10 segundos, 10 segundos.
Final few seconds. There goes the bell, the touch of gloves between the two. And that was a solid 10 rounds. A good 10 rounds of action. JARA holds up his glove. I think Baysangurov has done enough to take this. Just drifted a little bit in the second half of the fight. But put some rounds in the bank early on. And certainly won that final round. And there were some close ones where you could have gone JARA's way, but equally there wasn't too much in it. So he gave a good account of himself there again. Nicolas JARA, all of the away corner fighters have done exactly that tonight. I just wonder whether Baysangurov has really got the gears for the top end of the pro game. But if he does get the win, then he'll claim that WBA international title, maybe a top 15 ranking along with it. And then you are on your way. Because if things are going to happen for him, they need to start happening now. He's 29 years old. He's 25 fights now into a professional career.
Damas y caballeros,
Ladies and gentlemen,
este es el veredicto de los jueces.
this is the official score.
Juez número 1, Rafael Caraballo, 97-93.
Judge number 1, Mr. Rafael Caraballo, 97-93.
Juez número 2, Reina Urbáez, 99-91.
Judge number 2, Reina Urbáez, 99-91.
Juez número 3, Graciela Sarmiento, 100-90.
Judge number 3, Graciela Sarmiento, 190.
Ganador por decisión unánime y nuevo campeón Continental American Gold de la ARG de Moscú, Rusia, Khuseyn Baysangurov.
So Baysangurov gets it, 97, 93, 99, 91 and 100 to 90. I was in line with a 97, 93, 7 rounds to 3. I think that gives a decent return there for Jara for his efforts. The 100 to 90, which is 10-0, and the 99, 91, which is 9-1. I think give him scant reward, to be perfectly honest. Baysangurov was a worthy winner, but it was a competitive fight all the way through. So he takes that WBA International welterweight title, and as I say, possibly win it, the top 15 ranking.